Hi, I'm Amy and welcome back to Best Food Review Road Trip. Today we are in Menifee, California. Now we heard about this chain called Mountain Mike's Pizza. We just missed their lunch buffet, but we're hungry for pizza, so let's go inside and check their menu out. Is mountain fries. We're hiring for a cashier if you're interested. This is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
We just got our order in. It's just like any other pizza joint you've ever been to. You go up to the counter, you order, they give you the number, you go, you sit down, you wait. However, we don't have to wait very long because there's literally nobody here. In fact, take a look over my shoulder. We've been to one other location. It was a lot bigger than this, so I don't know if this size really represents most of them or all of them. But the other time we were there, they had a really big arcade. The room was probably 5 times this. This is in a strip mall, so maybe that's why it's a little smaller. So they have beer on tap, so of course we had to get a pitcher. It's the 805. See if it meets quality control. Just a little taste.
I didn't even ask what kind of beer the 805 is.
I think it's a lager. This one's a lager.
Yeah, I think so too. And this is a nice, tasty lager. It's not too light, but again, if you're a person that doesn't like hoppy beer, you'll like this. This is delicious.
There's a lot of times that we have to drive pretty far to go eat. Luckily, there's an RV park really close by here. It's really cool. They have canals that run through the park. Fortunately, we were able to back right up onto the canal. There's all kinds of wildlife there, and my cats, Norman and Randy, are having a fantastic time interfacing with all the wildlife.
Look, our pizza just arrived. It looks so delicious. We decided to order the Everest, which has got all these different toppings that we love. It was the first one listed on the menu, and that's usually kind of the signature house deal, so that's why we decided to go to that. You might be wondering why there's a piece missing. That's because Paul already ate it.
That was me.
Starving. He didn't have breakfast. Now, I don't usually like a lot of onions on my pizza, but I have expanded my palate over the last few years. And these look like these onions have gone through the oven, so they're not totally raw. I don't like raw onions on sandwiches or other things. I'm not just being vain. Is it vain when you're resting? I still like it's like, ooh, all I can taste is onion. It's such a strong flavor. This is good pizza. It has a nice crunchy crust. You know, you can tell the crust test, as Paul likes to call it. I think I came up with that a long time ago. Like, it has to have a little crunch at the bottom, but it has a nice thick crust here. So it's not super floppy like a flatbread. The sauce is really good here, and that's always to me like what makes or breaks a good piece of pizza. The ingredients taste fresh. And I would say overall, this is a nice, tasty piece of pizza.
Now we got a medium 12-inch, and I would say that is a heavy looking pizza. Look at all the thick ingredients on here. The cheese, the pepperoni, they definitely don't skim. And look at that green pepper is actually green. Sometimes the vegetables don't look very colorful. Anyway, let's give it a shot. It's a good pizza. That is like what you would expect from like a pizzeria. Lots of good toppings. Nothing tastes bad. Nothing tastes old. The cheese is really good. Like Amy said, you hear that? You passed the crust test. I would have to say that pizza and a beer At Mountain Mike's? Yeah, dude, I'm loving it.
If this pizza wouldn't be big enough for you, they have some other sizes. One of them is 20 inches. And it's like, I don't know what they say, 50 pieces of pizza or something? No.
You know, it's like $50.
Oh, it's $52.
But that's a good deal for a 20-inch.
You figure if you have
Pizza?
10 people in your group and you each get a couple pieces of pizza and they're coming off, they're like 10 inches long because they're half of a 20-inch. You know, that's only $5 a person. That is actually a pretty good deal.
Decent deal, yeah.
We should have ordered the big one.
Oh, yeah, and we could have it for leftovers.
If pizza's not your thing, or if you need more than just pizza, they also have a salad bar. Even when they're not having their buffet, you can do probably a one-time through or a all-you-can-eat. You know, I didn't even look. We'll put the information here, but salad bar is available.
I tried out that first piece, you know, the way the chef intended it, but you guys know me. I needed to add my red peppers to that, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Now it's ready. You know why I really do that? I do that so Amy won't steal my piece when I'm not looking.
So what did we think of Mountain Mike's Pizza? We liked it a lot. This is the kind of place that you might bring your sports team to after the big game, or meet up with friends and family for a good conversation. The pizza's really good. This is not the cheapest place in town, but you're also getting quality ingredients, good service, and a nice restaurant environment. I think it's worth it. As always, we encourage you to reach out to your local food organization, food bank, food shelter, see what kind of donations they're looking for, because it's something that's so valuable to your community. It makes you feel good too. So until we dine together again, stay classy.